Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a player review on the 88 rated baby version of Nesta. Now you can pick this guy up from icon swaps, or you can pick him up for just below 400k coins. Now I'm going to let you guys know whether I think he's worth it for icon swaps and whether he's worth those coins. But before we get into that, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, like the video, comment down below any other player reviews you guys want to see. I will have a baby Roberto Carlos player review going live tomorrow for you guys, just to get out a few more vids around those icon swap cards, just so you guys can choose your players wisely. Now, as you can see, he played 10 years at Milan and 9 years at Lazio. This guy spent most of his career in the Italian league, becoming a legend for Milan and a legend for Italy. Now, he played 78 games for Italy. 78 games for Italy. He's just regarded as one of the best centre-backs ever. Now, when you look at some of his stats in-game, you can see he's got 70 pace on his face card, 90 defending, 85 physical, some sublime stats there. Now, he's not slow, so you're looking at decent pace centre-back. Obviously not up there with the highest, but he's got great reactions on him with 91 reactions, so he'll be reacting to any balls coming in and around him. 82 composure, so he'll be good on the ball. Great interceptions, great defensive awareness, great stand tackle, great slide tackle, fantastic strength, great aggression, even good jumping. I believe he is at a decent height as well, at 6'2" with medium high work rates, 3-star weak foot, which is great as well. Basically, he's just an amazing centre-back. Like, one of the best centre-backs you can get in the game. And to get him from the icon swaps for such a low amount of icon swaps, I think is a great bargain, and I think you guys should check him out. Now, when we look at some of his stats, and you look at, like, his price, you'd think he can't be that good of a player because his price isn't that high. So, obviously, he's not that meta, because if he was meta, people will be paying a lot more for him. Now, I think that's a bad way to think about it, purely because if you watch some of the highlights I got of this guy, take into consideration this is the first player review defensively that I've done so far on my channel. A lot of them have been attackers or attacking midfielders. This guy's the first centre-back, defender I've reviewed. Tomorrow will be my second defender. But the first defensive thing that I noticed about him, those interceptions, that 95 interceptions, is a big deal this year, because he may not have incredible pace, but what I found about him is that he knew where to be to intercept anyone that had any pace anyway. So for example, you'll see a couple of games. Obviously, everyone's got fast attackers this year because they know that that's the meta. But what he was good at was, before the ball's even played into the attacker that has the speed, he'd position himself in front, or he'd run across and intercept before that ball even gets to them, which I thought was fantastic. Great game mechanics as well that was introduced. And what I noticed about him is his strength is second to none. Like, I can't remember who I was playing against, but they had a good striker, a solid striker. I can't remember what game it was. But they went shoulder to shoulder with him, and he literally threw them. I think, Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford went shoulder to shoulder with him. He just put Rashford on the floor. Literally bodied him. Like, you'll see it. He literally sent him across the field. And it was just hilarious to watch. Now, I haven't used Nesta this year. I haven't used many icon centre-backs, apart from, I think I've used Coman and Carlos Alberto and maybe Blanc. They're the only three I've used. Now, you can't pick any of those up apart from the baby Rio, which I may do a player review on as well. But this, for the icon swaps already, I can tell you guys, I think that he is worth it. I know I got a few friends of mine that have completed him and have them in his team. And I think he could be one of the best choices to take for icon swaps. Bearing in mind that he only requires, when I check, let's quickly check how many icon swaps he requires, because I'm pretty sure he's on the lower side. If we go into the icon swap section here, yeah, look, you can pick Nesta up for 9 icon swaps. I think that's unbelievable. You can get yourself a Nesta for 9, and then you can pick yourself up someone higher. You can go and get yourself a Nesta, you can go get yourself a Pirlo after that, a Ballack after that, even a Roy Keane if you complete all of them. You can get yourself a Roy Keane and a Nesta. Now, I think that's pretty cool. And I think that for that amount of icon swaps, only 9, which isn't that hard. If you completed even the squad battle ones for both seasons, you're 1 away, because I believe you get 4 from each one if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so as you can see, I threw a shadow on him just to up his pace even more, up his defending even more, and he just turned into a tank, especially with who I had that centre-back part next to him. Now, the team that I have built is I just went for something crazy, something fun, something colourful, something that I thought I'd just play with and just enjoy, do you know what I mean? And I went with probably the best centre-back in the game. Yeah, he's probably the best centre-back in the game. Not even including icons and everything. And it's Eder Militao's what's this card called? Road to the Final card. My kit looks so like zoned out now because I've got a green screen. It's like a different colour. Yeah, so I got myself Eder Militao's bloody expensive road to the final card. I thought, I'm investing in this card because I don't want to sell it. Because what's going to happen is Madrid are going to get at least, I'm going to say forward at least 3 more rounds. So you're looking at yourself as 87 Eder Militao minimum. And he's going to go up in pace, physical, and defending. And he's already normal. His normal card is already one of the most overpowered centre-backs in the game. So I thought, why not throw him in there? Both of them medium-high work rates, which is great. So I've got 2 centre-backs that stick back, which I thought was fantastic. Now, in goal, we did have ourselves one of the most overpowered keepers this year. Or someone that plays true to their rating. And that is ter Stegen. At right back, we did have Nelson Semedo. Very overpowered right back. Like, yeah, very, very. Wendell. Now, I know this guy's bottom. His team is bottom of the group stage. But I thought, look how much I paid for him. 26k. Alaba's around that price. Roussillon's a bit cheaper. But I wanted to try him out just because I haven't used a different left back this year from the Bundesliga. And I thought he looked pretty decent, man. 86 pace, 82 dribbling, great passing, great defending, great physical. All round the good left back. High medium work rates, which isn't fantastic. Well, it's not too bad. 82 stamina, which is great. I haven't even put a chemistry style on him, so he was just playing decently without even a chemistry style. Weak foot, not great, but obviously left foot at left back isn't bad. Then at left centre mid, you're going to see both my centre mids here. Look at these 2 cards. Oh, baby. This Goretzka card, Bayern Munich are definitely going to go forward at least 2-3 rounds. This card's going to go up to about 88, 89 rated, and he's going to hit the Hullet Club and be 80 plus everything. This guy, absolute beast in game. I love him, and I can't wait for him to get upgraded. And obviously, you saw the right centre mid there, and that is Thomas Partey. Now, Atletico Madrid are going to go through, so this card is going to get upgraded. He's not too expensive, but I feel like if Atletico Madrid managed to pull off a miracle and actually hit maybe the semis, for example, this card's going to be 80 plus everything, I believe. Yeah, I think it may just scrape 80 plus everything or be just below that. So he could be another tank this year. At cam, I did hit myself a naughty icon here with Socrates, who I haven't tried out this year. I thought he was brilliant. Some great stats on him for 1.195 million. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill, good work rates. He's massive, 6'4". He has great strength on him. 90 stamina to partner up with that. Look at them shooting stats, absolutely phenomenal. He's not slow, so he's great, quick from, and I got Hunter on him, so he's even faster. And from the cam position, he was just making some great runs, holding up the play, playing it through to my striker, who isn't the tallest. And he one of the most overpowered strikers this year, though. And it is Wissam, I believe, Wissam Ben Yedder. Now, he has some brilliant stats. In-game, I don't know what it is about his card, but even his normal card is just flipping broken, man. Like, you just can't get a ball off him. He can dribble past you. He can shoot with both his feet because he's got that 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill. High work rate isn't that great, but I did have him on stay forward and get him behind, so he was staying forward for me. 335k isn't cheap, but people know this guy is overpowered, hence his price there. Now, as you can see, 4 goals and 3 assists in 5 games as well, which is brilliant. Now we have another special card here in Ronald Koeman. What am I talking about? Kingsley Coman with 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill. Some great stats on that card. As you can see, I didn't score with him. For me, he's not a meta left wing. He doesn't feel as good as like, I don't know, an Mbappe, for example. But I feel like, same with Goretzka, if this guy gets a couple of upgrades, he's going to become insane. If he gets 88, 89 rated, you're looking at someone that's going to have about 95, 96 pace, 83, 84 shooting, 83, 84 passing. He's going to have 90 plus dribbling, and all of his stats are just going to rise and rise and rise. Now, at right wing, we did have ourselves a normal Dembele. I was going to buy the road to the final, but I ran out of coins because it would have looked so cool to have 3 road to the finals on both sides, but unfortunately, I'm broke. That team there cost about 3.5 million coins. It's not cheap. And it was just a hell of a lot of fun to play with. Now, as you can see, the team is all about Nesta. But there will be, I'm going to say it out here now. This Nesta card was brilliant for nearly 400k. But if you could get another 100 or 200k, get Militao. This guy's the best centre-back in the game. And with upgrades, he's going to become untouchable. Now, the next player review I'm going to be doing is on Roberto Carlos. So what I'll be doing is I'm just popping Roberto Carlos into this team. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But now let's get into some of the great blocks, goals, interceptions, just all-out defensive game from our friend here, Mr. Alessandro Nesta. Let's get into the games. But
yes, boys, as you can hop into this first clip here, you're just going to see Nesta literally ruin every attacker that comes towards him in any direction. Something I found that was great about him as well is every time he got the ball off of the attacker, he would always be able to find a great pass or start an attack, which actually led to a few goals within this little short space of time that we've got together. As you can see here, he picks off the ball here, plays the ball forward, and he just kept doing that over and over again. I showed you a couple of bits here where you can see like he got 3 out of 4 tackles there, 1 out of 1 dribbles, 3 out of 3 passes. Like he just was a total beast in the defense. And look, he's so composed with his passing. He just played like a nice little pass out. Look at that, look. You ain't getting past him, and like they kept turning into him, and look, try to go past him moving further, sit on the floor, he'll take you out very nice. And it just kept happening over and over again. Like, look at that. He like I said, when it comes to someone with pace, he would predict where to put himself before they even got to run at him, so he doesn't have to use the speed that he does have. And there you go, there's another example of it. And here, Vardy's running through, he sees the pass that's going to go through, more pace, nope, he stops it, gets the ball, look at that, composed, plays another pass out. He was just nice to use. He felt good, he felt confident on the ball, he knew where to be at the right time. And look, again, here, look at some of his stats here. 8 out of 8 passes, 6 out of 6 dribbles, 4 out of 5 tackles. The guy was just a tank in defence, man. And partnered him up with that Eder Militao. Oh yeah, wait, by the way, you guys know I had to get him a goal. So once we got a penalty, I thought, why not stick it on him? I actually yellow timed the penalty. Luckily, the guy went the wrong way, so it actually did end up going in. So we managed to get ourselves a little goal with Nesta there. And you're going to see, like, this guy just felt like a rock. And he had, like, great... He always thought ahead of the game, basically. Like, he always knew where to be. And you see that so many times already, and you will see it even more now. As you can see here, as we pick up the ball, look at that. And look at the composure. Look. He goes for a little dribble. See you there. Little pass into the striker, and we move on. And he just kept doing that. This is the glitch I was talking about the Nepenthes 3 kick that I was talking about. You see, look at this glitch, right? If you put the circle to the right side of the wall, and you put full power and you red time it on purpose, this is what happens. Unfortunately, I just missed, but that was red timed and it nearly went into the top left corner. That's a glitch that needs to be patched. There's another slide tackle by Nesta, and he plays the ball forward to Dembele, and we get another attack. You're going to see here, boom, takes the ball off him again, plays a fantastic pass out once again. He just kept doing that over and over again. Look, you just can't, look, you think he's in, you think Rashford's in. See you next week. And get ready for Rashford to get absolutely demolished here. Watch. Rashford thinks he's in. Sit down, you little mug. Have some of that. And we play out again. And once again, here he goes. He gets the ball. And look at that for a pass. Composure. Lovely.
Right, boys. As you can see from that gameplay, this guy was just an absolute tank. He made some fantastic interceptions, blocks, clearances, tackles, some great slide tackles in there as well. We do love a good slide tackle, Sunday League style, mate. He even scored a penalty. I swear to God, if I scored that free kick with him, I'm not gonna lie, guys, that free kick is a bit of a cheat. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you search up Nepenthes on Twitter, he may show it on YouTube, I'm not too sure, but he has been uploading a lot of them to Twitter. You'll see that there's actually a broken free kick technique. If you copy what I did in that clip, you'll be able to score like 9 out of 10 free kicks. I actually missed because it was the first time I tried it, but now I have mastered it off camera. Don't tell anyone. Now, I think this Alessandro Nesta card is fantastic. Like I said at the start, for the icon swaps, I'm going to give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to say he's worth it for the icon swaps 100%. 9 icon swaps, go and get yourself a Nesta. He'll make your defense solid. He'll make your defense more linkable. You can use a lot more leagues with hybrids, etc. Go and get yourself a Nesta. But for the coins, is he worth 380k? I'm going to say yeah, he is worth 380k. He's not meta, but 380k is cheap for an icon, especially a centre back. Now, like I said, he's 380k. If you have 200k more or 150k more, you can trade your way and open a few packs here and there over the next weekend league and the rivals and squad battles. I would recommend Militao, but for the price that he is, this Nesta card is a great centre back to have partnered up with another centre back. Like, he's fantastic. So for today's is he worth it episode, I'm gonna say yeah, he is worth it. He's a great centre back, fantastic. Made some great plays for me, and yeah. In today's episode, like I said, he is worth it. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here. It's been your boy Zach. Please like the video. We're nearly at 2.4k subs. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Peace.